Dick Cheney did die. I'm the first comic to mention that. I'll also be the last. That's not true. No, I was driving down the road the other day and I saw the flag was flying at half-mast, right? And my girlfriend asked me, she's like, what happened? And I was like, Dick Cheney died, right? She goes, oh, okay. And then we were driving down the road and then she noticed that the gas price had gone up. She goes, what the fuck is happening? And I was like, well, Dick Cheney died. In honor of Dick Cheney, they lowered the flag and raised the gas prices. Thank you. She said, that's a good one for those of you in the back. That's how comedy typically works. See where Nancy Pelosi retired? That pisses, 85 years old, that pisses me off. Because I was really hoping that I would get to retire before her. That didn't do as good. She didn't say that's a good one. It's fine. I'll do one more political joke and then I'll stop. This is my impression of when Trump decided he was going to get rid of the East Wing. The East Wing, I will destroy it like I did the left wing. I have nothing else for that. She's clapping now. I don't know what that means. Is that better than that's a good one? I'm so confused. All right, one more. I do think it would be kind of hard to be the president, you know, because you got to pretend to be interested in every sport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Trump went to, like, a soccer match, which is crazy to like soccer, but hate the people who play it. Yeah. Then I can imagine him going to, like, a WNBA match, though. He, like, walks in. He's like, excuse me. Why is the ball so small? And they're like, sir, that's a girl ball. He goes, girl balls. I banned those in sports. They're like, no. Like, girls typically have smaller hands. The ball's smaller. It fits, you know, better in their hands. And he goes, actually, I think they have pretty perfectly shaped hands. Pretty similar to my own. Okay. What else we got? Did you guys have a good Halloween? Nice. You're supposed to go boo. It's the only time you're allowed to boo me tonight. Did you guys get trick-or-treaters? Nobody? Dude, I tell you what, I had 150 trick-or-treaters on my street. It's dope. It's like the only place in the country that does trick-or-treating anymore, I guess. But it was so fun. We set up this giant inflatable archway, right? And so the kids could walk through it and get their candy. But the cool thing about kids is they're fucking stupid. So what they do is they'll walk through the archway, grab their candy, and then I don't know what it is about kids, but they just run randomly. So they grabbed the candy like they robbed us and ran the other way. But they would go around the archway. And on that side of the archway had strings holding the archway up. So I watched 150 kids clothesline themselves with a trap that I set up. Like, I feel like I was in an episode of Scooby-Doo. I watched countless little villains unmask themselves. And I would have got away with it too, if it wasn't for that meddling archway. I love holidays, man. I've never had a job like holidays as much as I do, though. You ever had that? Like, I used to work in fast food, and we had to work every holiday. And we worked Christmas too, you know? And they would gaslight us. They'd be like, listen, you know, it sucks you got to be here, but people in hospitals are working too. I was like, that's a good point. Those people in there doing brain surgery have no idea how to feed themselves. Like, I guess they gave the microwaves the day off at the hospital. Because that's what we were doing. We were just microwaving their food. Like, why can't they hit the 3-minute button? Why do I got to do it? Thank you, Josie. You guys in the front, are you guys a couple? Nice. Okay, cool. Where was your first date?
Fat Cats.
Fat Cats. Okay, I don't know. What is that?
Billiards in South Asheville.
Okay, dope. Very cool. If you had to guess where my first date was, where would you guess it was?
Lone Star?
You say Lone Star? Okay, good guess. What about you?
Somewhere in the woods.
Somewhere. I don't think you should be with him. That's terrifying. Did he just lie about your origin story? Now, my first date was at Waffle House. Half you guys are like, yeah. I asked somebody one time and they said McDonald's, and I was like, that's too fucking close. I was pissed. No, okay, I say our first date. We actually just went to Waffle House. I was drunk and she picked me up. And then it was great. I had a wonderful time. She dropped me off and I was pissed. I was like, why are you picking up drunk strangers? But it was a great first date. Our second date, we decided to get cheesecake, right? So I was like, do you want to get strawberry or cherry? And she goes, I don't care. I'm like, cool, let's do cherry. She's like, great. I was like, I'm actually not feeling cherry. Can we do strawberry? She goes, yeah, that's fine, because I'm allergic to cherry. Why didn't you start with that? So for our third date, we went to the ER, which is pretty close to a Waffle House, if you think about it. Like, you walk in at midnight, there's blood on the floor. You're scared. And when you leave, they just pat you on the butt and hand you a bottle of painkillers. You guys ever been to a Waffle House? What'd you guys do with the opium they gave you? No, my girlfriend's great. It's a good time. She is a little annoying sometimes, though. Like, she does this really annoying thing where we'll be in the car and she tries to show me her phone. And I'll be, you ever have that? I'll be like, babe, I can't drive, look at your phone and my phone at the same time. She'll get real mad about that. I'm like, okay, show me the video. And she'll pull up this video of this cute couple doing a fall photo shoot. And she'll be like, could be us. And so I'll pull up my phone and I'll type in really bad car accidents. Could be us. She hates that joke. Looking for another couple I haven't picked on yet. You guys in the second row with the hat, are you guys a couple? Yeah. Sweet. What did you get him for Valentine's Day? If you need help, I know the answer. It's nothing. It is always nothing. They're like, I had sex with him. Unwillingly. Did you get him anything? I'm interested now.
I got chocolate.
Chocolate? Okay. That's fair. That's great. My girlfriend, she's very good about Valentine's Day. This year, she got me a set of silverware. And when I opened it, none of it matched. And I was like, where'd you get this? And she goes, I found it. I'm like, what do you mean you found it? She goes, well, I took them from restaurants that we went to throughout the year. It's sweet. It's so sweet. What the fuck? She goes, well, I only took them from restaurants that I thought were doing well financially. Bitch, are you the Robin Hood of cutlery? She's like, well, I did steal from the rich and gave to the poor. I'm so scared next year I'm going to come home and she's going to have this super romantic date set out with like plates and cups and wine, and all of it's going to be stolen. And lit by candles that I stole from Walmart. You ever stole from Walmart?
I have not.
We're not from the same town then, I tell you that. As a rite of passage, the cops give you a high five when you walk out. I used to love stealing from Walmart. It used to be so easy, right? And now they have what they call asset protection. And their job is to just like stand there. And the asset protection at my Walmart is this 80-year-old lady who can't stop me from stealing. Like, she's only there to make me feel guilty about stealing from an old lady. And I do not. Because I'm not walking out with a pack full of Werther's Originals. I'm stealing a tank top that says, "Don't mess with my freedom" on it. Because I'm not going to pay for a shirt that's explicitly about freedom. And what are they going to do if they catch me, you know? Stop that, patriot! That's a bad look, dude. It is patriotic, okay? There's nothing more patriotic than stealing authentic Chinese-made American paraphernalia. I do love my Walmart. It sucks a little bit, though, that they locked up the condoms and the Legos. Which I think is related. I mean, think about it. If you can't pay to prevent those kids, you can't pay to entertain them. Condoms and the Legos, dude. I mean, that's two things I hate stepping on. You ever done that? You just slip on a condom, fall on a Lego? That's a bad day. Anybody here like grocery shopping? That's the reaction I always get. I don't understand it, dude. A grocery store is like a happy place. It's like an entire building dedicated to reminding you you're at the top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have grocery stores for sharks. What would they have? I don't even know what sharks eat. It's a fish market, I guess. I like being in the grocery store for like hours. I want to see everyone I know. I want to just like see the shift change, because the longer I'm in there, the better the chance is that the Uncrustable has thawed out enough for me to eat it in the parking lot. You ever done that? I'm telling you, eating an Uncrustable in the parking lot is like eating an oyster straight out of the ocean. That's an unshuckable. This has been fun. Did you guys have a good time? I like how you're doing like a hunger drive, and it's like this dude hasn't been hungry in 6 months. That's bad. I had a nickname in high school. Anybody want to guess it? It was Tubby Keith. The country music musician. Yeah. So y'all feel bad for me, but don't, okay? Because none of you guys have ever been the biggest star in country music. Quite literally the biggest. Yeah. They had one more that was pretty good, though. They got me. He put me on a cover of a Willie Nelson album. And I was looking down, and he's like, "Can't see my Willie Nelson." That's pretty good. All right, I'm out of here, you guys. Thank y'all.